This week, kind of another cool piece that I dug out.
You're digging out some nuggets here, man.
I'm taking my time. I'm not just,
Well, you have nothing else to do. So.
Well, that's a good point. This is a minute-and-a-half piece. And by the way, it's a little it's narrated, but I do not believe this is Ty Cobb's voice.
Okay.
But this is a little segment on and some cool film on the Georgia Peach.
I like that.
Baseball to me was more.
You know who
work
that
than
is next
play.
to him?
In fact, it was all work.
Honus Wagner.
You see, I was
could tell by
lucky
the
enough to
schnoz.
lead the league when I was 20 years old. After that, I wanted to lead it every year. I never thought
Look
I
at
was
his swing.
a genius, so I gave up my life to the game for 25 years. I suppose I was in
He
nearly
could just-
30,000 plays.
He's just,
And I at least
they
tried to
talk
think
about different
about every
eras.
play.
Cobb could have played any time.
And how it should be made. As I said before, you had to do more
I think
thinking
this is when
in
he
the
took
old
out the
days
guy.
when home runs were fewer.
Oh, no,
Games
no.
were
Yeah,
close.
right there.
He was nasty.
And every play counted. The two most important things in base stealing are getting the jump on the pitcher and making your slide away from the baseman. In stealing bases, I always watched the baseman's eyes to know where the ball was coming. His eyes had to watch the ball.
Look at the way
I didn't have the time
space.
for this,
Yeah.
but his
Between the
eyes
hands.
told
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
And then I knew where to throw my body away from the baseman. Well, you can't beat the babe. Ruth is one of the few who can take a terrific swing and still meet the ball solidly.
He didn't throw
His timing
compliments
is
around
perfect.
easily either.
Lajoie was the hardest line hitter I ever saw, and I'd like to see Sam Crawford, Joe Jackson, and Frank Schulte lay against this modern ball.
That's funny that he mentions Frank home run Schulte,
Yeah.
who was a dead ball era guy.
Yeah.
But you never hear. I mean, he was a good hitter, but you never hear that.
You know, the closest guy I saw, and look, I'm not saying he was exactly like Cobb, but the guy that reminded me most of Cobb was Ichiro.
yeah.
The way he swung the bat, his swing, the way he moved the bat a lot. He's a slap hitter,
Yeah.
but he could hit to all fields. Obviously, he could run.